You know what? For the last time, Vicky, there's nothing going on with me, all right?
Why can't I believe that?
You know what? I don't really think that I need you today.
I think you need someone, Michael,
and
just
as a
to
matter of
talk
fact,
to.
I don't think that I'm going to be needing you here for a while. So if you
is
can...
this personally or professionally?
It's both, Vicky. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't mean that.
Which part?
Vicky, please.
Michael, you know, you never really explained to me why you fired me.
Because I did not have enough work. Would you please stop?
I thought you liked me, Michael. At least a little. You wouldn't be giving me this sudden brush off unless something major was happening. Why can't you just talk to
Vicky,
me, Michael?
just please stop. Stop. You want to know the formula's missing? There, I said it.
What formula?
If the file is gone too, he sabotaged the whole thing.
Who has? What experiment are you talking about?
Yeah. You know what? I just said too much, so can you just drop it?
Michael,
okay, please?
Michael, just please trust me. Let me try to help you.
Oh, okay. You want to help? You have $5 million?
What are you talking about?
That's how much I need to start researching again. That's how much I need for lab facilities. You have it?
I mean, maybe if you told me what the experiment was all about,
I would have been I was the first. I was the first.
Michael, the first with
Look,
what?
I can't. Might as well tell you. We'll find out eventually anyway. I'm talking about cloning. Vicky, I'm talking about human cloning.
Are you talking about the baby who was here that day?
Yeah.
And the little girl
Yes,
who you didn't want me to see?
They're part of the project. I've been working on a procedure to duplicate a subject and then to accelerate the aging process by speeding up cell growth.
Michael, if you could really do that...
Vicky, I can do that. I've developed the procedure. I've tested it on animals.
On the cats you had?
Yeah, on the cats. There are a few kinks. I think I've ironed them out. And the next step is to try it, just try it on
human beings, right?
Yeah, on human beings.
Oh, my gosh. Well, who is it who sabotaged your work?
Well, Lewis Oil was backing me on the project, but it looks like Josh Lewis got cold feet.
Why?
Why? For the same reason that everybody's against human cloning, because of the morality and the ethics. He just doesn't realize that science doesn't work that way.
I guess you can't really blame him. I mean, this is a pretty radical concept, especially for a layperson.
See, I just don't know what to do. I don't know whether to apply for a grant that takes years, especially given the current climate.
I may not have $5 million lying around, Michael, but I know someone who does, who could make this happen.
Donald Trump. Oh, that's a great idea. Yeah.
Someone closer to home. Our old boss, Alan Spaulding.
No way. That guy's an unscrupulous piece of... Why would you even suggest him?
Because he's not only rich, he's smart, and he's known as a risk taker.
I had a pretty big fight with him, so I don't think he'd be too eager to go back into business with me.
I have a feeling he would after you tell him what you're onto.
Yeah, well, even if he would, I wouldn't.
Come on. He's the kind of guy you need.
He would be the last person that I would trust with something like this.
Look, it's your research. You'd be the person in control.
Nobody is ever in control with Alan Spaulding.
You developed this process right under his nose, and he didn't know anything about it, right?
Yeah?
Think about how much stronger your position would be if he was behind you.
Yeah, the better to stab me in the back. No, thank you.
I'd keep an eye on him for you, Michael. It'll be the only way you can achieve the success you deserve.
Yeah, I guess it's worth a shot. Let's go.
Let's do it.
Sit down here with me. Lizzie, I know that your mom has been upset since the night of your party. And I want to help her. I really do. Carl was a bad man. I know that he scared you, and he made Mommy so sad. And I know that he's not here anymore. But Mommy is still scared, and I think that you are too. You know what, when I was about your age once, there was something I was so scared to tell anybody. I was afraid. But you know what? I found somebody that I trusted, someone I knew I didn't have to be afraid of, and I felt so much better afterwards, sweetie. Hey, you trust me, don't you?
Yes.
So why don't you tell me?
But I promised.
Okay, I know, but I told you, I want to help you and your mom. And sweetie, the only way that I can help you, or anybody can help you, is if they know what happened that night.
It's bad to break promises.
I know it is, but sweetie, listen to me. You have to tell me what happened the night of the party.
Damn you. You keep away from her.
Mrs. Reardon, have her come in.
Alan, hello.
Well, Vanessa, you're right on time.
Miss Punctuality, that's me.
Well, you look wonderful.
Thank you, I feel wonderful. Why shouldn't I? I have a wonderful, healthy baby girl, a new husband, feeling great. What more could I ask for?
Well, obviously you want something more. You were rather cryptic on the phone.
Well, I didn't want to talk any more about it until I actually saw you.
Huh. What dastardly deed have I done that would make you leave hearth and home?
Actually, it's the good deed you're going to do that brings me to you.
Are you sure you don't have me mixed up with someone you trust?
I'm starting a support group. It's called Second Chances,
Oh, that's an interesting name.
and it's for women in crisis, emotional, physical.
Just out of morbid curiosity, why do you think I would be interested in something like this?
Because it would be excellent publicity for Spaulding. And also because there was a time when my father was very close to you, which leads me to believe that somewhere there's a spark of compassion inside you.
Is that it?
Actually, I thought this might be a subject that would interest you greatly. I mean, you were in a relationship with a woman in crisis.
All of my relationship with women are some kind of crisis or another.
Alan, I was speaking of Annie Dutton.
John, this will be enough. You know, Vanessa, you could have gone to any company with this. Lewis Oil, for once. After all, you do have a much better relationship with them than you do Spaulding.
This isn't about personalities, Alan. I was president here once, do you remember?
How can I forget?
All right, and I know how much clout Spaulding has.
And you miss it, too, don't you?
Miss what?
All the clout that comes with working for a company like Spaulding.
I don't have any other agenda. I'm just here about my support group.
Second Chances. Did you pick out the name?
I did. I believe in them. Don't you?
I believe in third and fourth chances, but enough about me, Vanessa. I'm interested in you.
How so?
Well, I think you may be contented at the moment with being married to a much younger man, having a beautiful baby, starting support group for women in your community, but I think you want more, yes. I don't think you'll be contented with this forever.
You might be right. I hadn't thought that far in advance.
Oh, I don't buy that. I think your interest in Spaulding isn't limited to just finances and conference rooms and clout.
At the moment, that's all I'm interested in.
What about the future?
Alan, I didn't bring my crystal ball with me. But since you're pushing me about this, yes, I think you could use me.
Mr. Spaulding, there's a Michael Burke here to see you.
Hi, Vanessa. How are you?
I told him you were
Nice to see you.
insisted upon coming in.
Mr. Spaulding.